everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe.
Cruise ships look spotless, but some of the dirtiest places on board are the ones you touch every single day, and most passengers have no idea. Cruise ships are cleaned around the clock. Major lines like Royal Caribbean International, Carnival Cruise Line, and Norwegian Cruise Line follow strict sanitation protocols. But here's the reality. When you put 3,000 to 6,000 people in one floating city, high-touch areas can get dirty fast. Let's count down the 10 germ hotspots and how to avoid them. 10. Buffet tongs and serving utensils. The cruise buffet is a vacation highlight, but think about it. Thousands of hands grabbing the same serving spoons and tongs, sometimes right after touching phones, railings, or coughing into hands. Even with crew swapping utensils frequently, it's still one of the highest contact zones on board. How to avoid it? Use hand sanitizer before and after serving yourself. Consider letting crew serve you when available. Avoid peak buffet rush times. A little timing goes a long way. 9. Elevator buttons. Elevators on cruise ships are constantly packed. Now multiply that by dozens of decks and hundreds of rides per hour. Buttons are pressed non-stop, often with wet pool hands or post-buffet fingers. How to avoid it? Use your knuckle instead of fingertips. Take the stairs for short distances. Sanitize immediately after. Bonus, the stairs burn off that dessert. 8. Pool deck lounge chairs. They look clean, and usually they are, but people sit on them in swimsuits, lie down sweaty, and sometimes skip towels entirely. During sea days, turnover is constant. How to avoid it? Lay down a towel before sitting. Avoid visibly damp chairs. Wash hands after adjusting shared chairs. This is especially true on party-focused sailings or spring break itineraries. 7. Public restroom door handles. Restrooms are cleaned frequently, but door handles are touched hundreds of times per hour. Even with signage reminding passengers to wash hands, not everyone does. How to avoid it? Use a paper towel to open the door. Sanitize after exiting. If possible, use automatic doors. Small habit, big difference. 6. Casino chips and slot machines. Cruise casinos are open late and rarely empty. On ships across fleets like MSC Cruises and Princess Cruises, slot machines are some of the most constantly touched surfaces on board. Buttons, chips, cards, shared tables. How to avoid it? Sanitize before and after playing. Avoid touching your face while gambling. Winning money is great. Winning germs? Not so much. 5. Hot tubs. This one might make you rethink things. Hot tubs combine warm water, heavy use, and long soaking times. While cruise ships monitor and treat water carefully, high bather loads can overwhelm filtration systems temporarily. On sea days, they're packed shoulder to shoulder. How to avoid it? Shower before and after use. Avoid overcrowded tubs. Skip if water looks cloudy. Morning or late evening tends to be cleaner and less crowded. 4. Cabin TV remotes. You wouldn't think about it, but remotes are among the most touched items in any hotel room. Cruise cabins are turned over quickly between sailings. While housekeeping cleans thoroughly, remotes often don't get the same attention as bathrooms or linens. How to avoid it? Wipe it down with a disinfecting wipe on arrival. Wash hands before eating snacks in bed. It takes 10 seconds and gives peace of mind. 3. Handrails on staircases. Staircases are encouraged to reduce elevator traffic, but those sleek metal rails, touched thousands of times daily, especially during embarkation and debarkation. How to avoid it? Avoid sliding hands continuously. Sanitize after use. Use your forearm lightly if needed for balance. They are necessary, just don't rely on them casually. 2. Kids' play areas. Family-friendly cruise lines like Disney Cruise Line and Royal Caribbean International offer incredible kids' clubs and splash zones. But anywhere you mix lots of children, shared toys, and close contact, germs spread fast. Cruise lines disinfect these spaces daily, but turnover is constant. How to avoid it? Encourage kids to sanitize before and after play. Avoid sending sick children to clubs. Shower after water play. Parents who stay proactive rarely have issues. 1. Self-serve beverage stations. This is the biggest one. Coffee stations, ice cream machines, water dispensers. Passengers press levers with used cups. Kids grab handles. Ice scoops fall into bins. Even on highly rated ships from Celebrity Cruises or Holland America Line, this area sees non-stop use. How to avoid it? Use a napkin to press levers. Sanitize before and after. Avoid direct contact between used cups and dispensers. This simple habit alone reduces risk dramatically. Why cruise ships get a germ reputation? Cruises often make headlines like about norovirus, but here's perspective. Outbreaks happen on land-based resorts too. Cruise ships just report publicly due to regulations. In fact, cruise lines follow strict international health guidelines in inspections at ports like Miami and Port Canaveral. The key difference is close quarters. When you share, dining areas, theaters, pools, elevators, excursions, germs move faster, but smart habits make cruising very safe. Simple cruise hygiene rules I always follow. After many sailings, here's my personal checklist. Wash hands before every meal. Carry a small sanitizer. Avoid touching your face unnecessarily. Stay hydrated and well-rested. Skip crowded areas if feeling unwell. Wipe down high-touch cabin items. These habits don't ruin the fun, they protect it. Cruising should be about sunsets, sail-aways, and stress-free travel, not post-vacation sickness.